there, I am Grill Master Damon Holter.
And I am Lou Barbecue Holter.
And we are the Croix Valley Sauces Competition Barbecue Team.
Today we're at a barbecue competition and we're making pork shoulder.
We're going to show you the method that we use for a bone-in pork shoulder that is just as easy for you to do in your own backyard.
Let's start by trimming some meat.
All right.
Today we've got a nice 8-pound bone-in pork shoulder. We're going to trim it up here, get it ready for the grill. We're going to take some of the fat cap off the back so that the rub can really adhere and we get a nice even bark all around our meat. Let me show you how to trim out the money muscle. It's called the money muscle because that is where the competition cooks bring home the big bucks.
Now we'll give this a nice generous coat of dry rub before it hits the smoker. So we'll let that rub sit on the meat for about 10 to 15 minutes before it hits the grill. All right, Lou, you want to do the honors?
Love to.
Perfect. So our pork has been on the smoker for about 2 hours. What we're looking for is a nice good color and an internal temperature of about 165 degrees. So at this point, we want to make sure that we are maintaining as much moisture in the pork shoulder as we can. It's a good time to wrap this up in tin foil.
When you're wrapping it in the foil, it's also a really good time to add some extra moisture to it. So we're going to add some extra liquid here. We're going to put some apple juice in there. It's going to keep that pork really, really moist. So as it's cooking, it's just absorbing more of that liquid.
And it'll come out as tender and juicy as possible, right?
It'll be delicious.
All right, back on the grill. The pork has been back in the foil for an additional 2 hours and now it's done. We know it's done because the internal temperature has reached around 205 to 208 degrees and you can actually tell how it's nice and tender if we could just unwrap this and basically pull that meat apart with our fingers very easily.
Oh, that smells so good.
Doesn't that smell great?
Yeah. Place the pork over here. We're going to open that foil up, let that steam out and stop that cooking process.
Now the meat is actually done at this point, but we're going to let it rest a little while so that the juices recombine into the interior of the meat. In a barbecue competition situation like this, we may put it in a warm spot and let it rest for up to 2 or 3 more hours, but we're just going to give it a few more minutes and then we'll dig in. Well, the pork is rested for a little while and now we're going to dig into this. Now I'll show you that money muscle that Lou was trimming out earlier. That's right here on the front. We can go ahead and cut that off and it's a nice dense piece of meat that is absolutely tender and delicious and it cuts into these beautiful little medallions perfectly. Look at that.
That looks great, Damon.
Isn't that delicious?
Yeah.
So that's that money muscle that we turn into the judges. The rest of this, the pork is honestly just so tender at this point, you could just pull it into chunks real easily. We can go ahead and get right into the heart of this meat and tear it into shreds. I mean, this is some absolutely amazing pork. Smells so delicious. And I'll tell you what, the finishing touch to this, quite honestly, is the sauce. Throwing on a little bit of that Vision Grill's Memphis style barbecue sauce. But go ahead and mix that in, nice light coat like that. And I'll tell you what, this is absolutely fantastic right here. Want to give it a try?
Yeah.
There you go. How's that?
That's delicious.
Fantastic with the sauce on there. The rub has created a really nice tender bark. This is what barbecue is all about.
I think we might win this weekend.
I sure hope so. We'll see you around the grill.